Hi, I'm Lynn Sweet, the chorus and theater teacher at Mount Anthony Union High School in Bennington, Vermont. I'm really excited to be nominated for this award toward the end of the pandemic when we were still performing outdoors. And I held a concert, a massive event out on the football field. It was freezing cold, but my whole choir was singing. The football field was full of audience members. And the coolest thing was that I was able to get all of our sports teams to join us for the finale. Singing and dancing, we're all in this together. It was so much fun. I was so proud of my students and all of the other MAU kids who joined in. The show ended with fireworks. It was just probably one of the highlights of my career.
I've had the pleasure of knowing Lynn Sweet since 2003 when I was a student at Mount Anthony. And it's really amazing to come full circle and now collaborate with Lynn on projects that she has cooking up at Mount Anthony. And every time I'm there, I see the passion and the drive that she has to make sure her students succeed. That is her #1 goal, her students' success. She has a lot of great ideas that involve her students and making sure they gain experience along the way. But the biggest idea in recent memory to me was Singing in the Rain. The show, unfortunately, needed to be filmed on stage due to COVID. But she had the idea of making it a red carpet event for the students since they were missing out on prom and other year-end events. It was an amazing 2-night event on the lawn of Park McCullough with a red carpet event for the students and all the families coming to see Singing in the Rain on the big screen. It's this idea and so many more that make her the perfect person for this honor.
Because of the pandemic, we ended up producing a show that we had to record with masks. Couldn't have a live audience. That was also just such a great moment to be able to find joy and success in some really difficult situations with mask wearing and all the challenges that came along with COVID, especially for music and theater kids. This particular school year, we had the largest number of students in our school to ever get accepted into our district, all-state, and New England music festivals. So that was also a very measurable way to show the progress that my students have made. And a way to be able to put numbers to what are the great things that are going on in our program. Some of the ways that I feel like I'm impacting our school and our community, again, is with those large events. I love to just bring everyone together, not just the music kids. Past couple years, we have been doing a caroling bus tour where we take the whole choir, usually 2 busloads of kids, and we drive around town and we hop out at various locations. And we sing for the hospital, we sing again for the Veterans Home, for some of our retirement communities, and then we end in our downtown, in our nice little Thompson stage in the center of our downtown area. One of the other things that I really get excited about is even if I have students who are not necessarily pursuing music, I love knowing that my graduates are still involved. We have a new community theater in our town that has been started by some of my alumni. And they are just doing some amazing work, and just knowing that I maybe planted a seed at some point in their earlier years that is now continuing to grow for them and then benefiting all of the members of our Bennington community.
I am going to further my music education in college. I'm going to become a music teacher, and that is entirely because of Mrs. Sweet. The opportunities that she has given me throughout my time in high school, even when we were remote, they've all been, very incredible and life-changing. And if it weren't for, especially the ones that I had this year, I definitely would not be going to further myself in music. She pushed me harder than any teacher has ever pushed me before. Because she knew that there was more in me than what I was putting out. And I ended up, doing some auditions for some choirs around the Northeast, and I ended up getting into all 3 of them. And through those experiences, I learned that this is what I wanted to continue to do. I give Mrs. Sweet full credit for all of that.
I love my job. I get to spend every day making music with students who want to be here. Many of them, it's the reason they come to school every day. It's been a wonderful career. I've been doing it for 27 years now, and I don't think I could see myself doing anything else. I love it. It makes me happy, and I love to see the kids succeed.